Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Gemini, November 29, 2022. Thinking can be a little scattered today, and it can be challenging to get a straight answer. However, the day has a way of pulling things out into the open, and while that can sometimes feel a little messy, it's ultimately revealing and valuable. If you experience a sudden lack of steam in a relationship or project, know that it's likely temporary. You may need to be on the fence about something, mulling things over, just for the moment. It can leave you feeling divided or drained, but it can also help you gain perspective. Aim to enjoy new insights and play with new ideas, but look before you leap. You are better off with quiet, productive activities for the first part of the day. Emotional retreat in some form seems appropriate. You will likely come into your own later today when the moon enters your sign. You'll be feeling the sizzling cosmic energy today and tomorrow. As mighty Mars, the red planet of passion, roars like a lion in your solar fifth house of true love, romance, and recreation, he will look at the great taskmaster, Saturn, now orbiting in your solar first house of identity and zodiac sign. This is a 5-star day for passion, pleasure, sex, and romance. Singles may suddenly meet a soulmate who could end up being their forever person, especially if they're willing to look for someone equal parts stable and passionate. If already committed, make a promise to love each other through thick and thin. Do you feel secure in yourself as a professional? As the moon enters your sign today, you may feel notably self-conscious. Although this lunation may highlight things you are unsure of about yourself, it could also illuminate your unique facets as a professional. Do not focus on anything that you cannot fix in a matter of minutes. Instead, take pride in how interesting you are, how you stand out in a professional setting, and what makes you unlike any of your colleagues. Use this lunar energy to boost yourself up. As you adjust to having Jupiter in his early days in direct motion in your income sector but Neptune in his final days in retrograde motion here, there is time to let this unfold naturally. The moon is still 2 days away from its last visit before Jupiter leaves and before Neptune turns direct, giving you a lot more insight during what by then will be the heart of the working week. You are very sensitive to the plight of the earth as it undergoes destruction in many places. Support your own inner peace through the calming practice of meditation. A long walk can be a meditation, too, or gentle exercise. If you are feeling susceptible to illness, use preventive herbal remedies such as golden seal, echinacea, and astragalus, all easily found in your local health food store. To calm the pineal gland, our body's most attuned psychic organ, the fruit of the papaya is recommended. Wrap things up today. It's important for you to recognize when it is time to close things off, even when it comes to projects that you are reluctant to let go of because you're hoping things will improve. This can apply to staff personnel as well. If someone is not working out, stop hanging on. Let the situation end and move forward onto the things that are working. The moon's return to Aquarius each month is always a valuable chance to check in, with this second visit since Saturn's direct turn especially important. When the moon moved through last month, Saturn had just turned direct and was still at a standstill. You were looking to the future but without a chance to move forward. The moon returns today to find you are not only able to move forward with confidence but in a way that is helping you to take your power back. However, Saturn's friendly aspect to Mars, who in retrograde motion is still giving you access to the past and second chances. The moon returns for its monthly visit to Aquarius today, something that will allow you to become more emotionally and intuitively engaged but with perfect timing. This comes just as a friendly aspect between Saturn here and Mars, in retrograde motion in your romantic sector begins. This is the second time they have come together in 2 months, but this time, Mars is holding the doors open to the past and second chances. Our eyes in the sky. You might feel as though others are talking down to you right now or intentionally making your life difficult. You might be forced to buckle down and push forward with your agenda despite these obstacles. If you find that actualizing change just isn't in the stars right now, Give yourself a few days and try again once the resistant energy dissipates. The pace slows and suddenly a great realization comes to you. When you move too fast, you often miss the details that help everything come into place more easily. Today, however, you are able to move more slowly, and this is making all the difference. You are likely to get so bogged down with work today that you get overwhelmed. You may not even realize it, but deep down, difficult emotions are welling up inside you. By the time the end of the day rolls around, you may be an emotional wreck. While everyone seems to be slowing down, you are actually speeding up. Others are confused and muddled, while everything is quite clear and easy in your mind. You are right where you need to be. Move toward your goals with speed and confidence. There is an element of mystery that you just can't seem to get a grip on. The map you are looking at bears no resemblance to the landscape in front of you. This is not a time to press forward. This is a time to hold back and exercise caution. This evening, when the moon changes signs to innovative Aquarius, you'll find that you're full of bright ideas. A connection between the sun and the moon heightens passion and emotion, granting us moments of brilliance. Be sure to write down any nuggets of wisdom your brain dreams up so you can manifest them later. In the pre-dawn hours, the Capricorn moon sextiles Neptune in Pisces, stimulating our imagination. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and we should expect our dreams to be especially vivid. We may even have dreams within dreams. If we are awake, this will be a good influence for working on creative or artistic projects. We will have particular ease communicating spiritual or numinous concepts through poetry, film, or music. Transformation is the name of the game as you take a more critical approach toward your own work. Doing so is key. Once you take off the rose-colored glasses, you start to see that everything is not quite so perfect as you had imagined it to be. Be amazed at how much you can learn from this special report. Find out the following details: the way you perform and react to your lover, including your thoughts and self-expression when making love. Exactly what you value and need most from your lover. The driving force of your sexuality as well as your capacity and desire for lovemaking, plus the improvements you can make. Gain confidence in your ability to make your lovemaking a special experience, far beyond what you believed possible. For maximum enjoyment from your sexual relationship, share your intimate lover reports. Reveal the most exciting ways to satisfy one another. After sunup, the moon and Pluto align in Capricorn, intensifying emotions and causing us to be overly judgmental of ourselves or others. It's possible to spiral into self-deprecating or fearful thoughts. We are not thinking rationally now. Our better judgment has been hijacked by anxiety. Worst-case scenarios seem like the only options. At this time, the only way out is through. We require this confrontation with our shadow side. Only then will we be able to take back our power from phantom aggressors.